When I started my fitness journey, I was lazy and I needed every single advantage to get great results. So I searched for all of those hacks and tricks you see online, things like eat that food, use that meal plan, and I've seen a lot of diets and workout plans. I knew what's BS and what's not, and the thing I'm about to present to you has probably been one of the most effective ways to make getting in shape, losing weight, or just building muscle much easier. In this video, I will present to you 3 ways to use that thing, to use environment design. By the end of this video, you will know about 3 tactics to make this journey, your fitness journey, much easier. But before I go over the first way, I want you to understand that no matter who you are, you might be fat or skinny fat, I don't care. You know probably what you need to do. You know you need to train hard consistently in the gym, or eat that diet, that certain unique diet, a deficit or a surplus, how much protein and shit, right? You know what you need to do. We all know what we need to do. The only difference between us in shape and us now is doing those things for a long time. In designing your environment in such a way that allows you to do those things you need to do with much more ease is the closest thing to a cheat code to get in shape faster. A lot of people would search for those golden gooses, but they don't exist, because if they would, we would all be in shape. Listen carefully, because I'm about to reveal to you the closest thing to that golden goose. The first way to design your environment in such a way that allows you to get jacked with more ease is making the training experience as fun as possible. A lot of people miss this one thing. They go to the gym, they train really hard, they realize it's painful and it should be painful, they use discipline and they push. They are motivated occasionally because of the pump, but in general, when they go to the gym, when they train, after they train, and just commuting to the gym is pretty hard for them. And they don't realize that even though they don't see it at first, even though at first it's completely fine, with time, this level of hardship makes getting in shape harder, makes them less consistent, and damages their progress. The first way is to find ways to change your environment so training in the gym, getting to the gym, and getting out of the gym becomes easier. For getting to the gym, there is sign up to a closer gym. In the gym, you might want to start talking with people in the gym, have more friends in there. That's what you can do. These are a few examples. The second way is to remove junk food from your house. If you want to cut and to include more hyper palatable tasty foods, junk food if you want to bulk. Let me explain. Each time we get exposed to something tasty, we see it or we smell it or we touch it, we develop somewhat of a craving to it. Like, imagine your favorite food right now. Literally close your eyes and imagine that food. Like, I will wait, right? Do you want to eat it now? Maybe not to the greatest extent, but more than you wanted before imagining it. That's the power of imagination. It is to create an experience in your mind, and that experience, you don't need to really create it in your mind. You can create it in your environment. You can create a desire to eat by having junk food nearby. You can remove the desire to eat by not having junk food nearby, but by having healthier foods instead. The second way is to have healthier foods instead of junk food if you want to lose weight, and vice versa if you want to gain it. The third way is to have your phone away from bed for the few minutes and an hour max before sleep, for the time you sleep, and for the 30, 20, 10 minutes or no minutes after sleep. Here's the thing, your phone, especially before sleep, is one of those things that probably damages your sleep a lot. Like, I know that feeling. You're about to fall asleep and then you take your phone, you open Instagram, and you got a DM. So you get into the DM, you start talking to that person, or on WhatsApp, or whatever, right? Or you just start scrolling on TikTok and that video is interesting. I used to do all of those things before I was jacked, when I was fat basically. When I started to get into fitness, I realized that my phone is pretty destructive for my sleep. especially when I use it before sleep, just before sleep. So I stopped, and when I stopped, the time it had taken me to fall asleep, and it has taken me to fall asleep, has gone down significantly from 1 hour, 30 minutes, 2 hours in some cases. It went down to 5, 10, 20 minutes max. So sometimes it will take like 1 hour occasionally, but in general it takes me between 5 minutes to 20 minutes to fall asleep. That's because I don't use my phone, and when I'm asleep, when I wake up during the night, I don't take my phone and just occasionally scroll and waste some time and damage my sleep. So I basically make more gains in the gym because I sleep more. Sleep is one of the most important things for gains, and you should take care of it. At the very least, my suggestion is that you don't use your phone for like 5-10 minutes before sleep, especially like the hyper stimulating stuff. You might be reading on your phone, that's fine, but like the hyper stimulating stuff, this stuff will really damage your sleep, which will by extension damage your gains and your weight loss. So that's basically it. Bye.